Music can be a very fun thing. You can listen to music, make music, or even play an instrument. Of course, if you choose to play an instrument, there are a bunch you could choose from. The piano, violin, the clarinet, the trumpet. I play the trumpet and I think it's super fun. Today, I'm going to show you how to put together the trumpet, the basics of playing, and some influential people who made the trumpet the musical icon it is today. Let's start by putting the trumpet together. The one-step process consists of placing the mouthpiece into its receiver. And you're done. Like I said, it's very simple and it's just one step. You place the mouthpiece into the receiver. Next, while we have it together, let's go over some of the different parts. The mouthpiece is connected to the receiver, which is connected to the lead pipe, which helps with airflow and accuracy of pitch. This is the bell where the sound comes out of. You have valves 1, 2, and 3, slides 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 water keys. All of these parts are extremely important, and if any of them were to be damaged or removed, the trumpet absolutely would not function properly, so you need to make sure that you take good care of it, because also the instruments are expensive. All right, now for the fun part. How do you play this thing? The basics of playing trumpet include a smooth, consistent airflow into the mouthpiece, and it comes out the bell while controlling the valves. Deep, warm breaths are very important when playing the trumpet. When you breathe, think ma. Deep, warm breaths, it's very important because if you don't have those strong, supported breaths, you're likely going to put out a weak sound, which is not good. Okay, so to hold the trumpet, you're going to place your left thumb through this little ring here, your left ring finger through this circular ring here, and then you just grip it with your left hand. Your right hand, you put your right pointer, middle, and ring finger on the valves with your thumb really wherever you want, and then your right pinky finger wrapped around this little part right here. All right. Now you know how to hold it and put it together. This is called a harmon mute. You need really good posture when playing the trumpet, otherwise, like breaths, you're going to put out a weak sound, which is not good. I'm going to bring the trumpet up, shoulders down, a little bit back, my head up, I'm standing up straight, I'm not slouched. I'm going to breathe and then have a nice warm sound. Use the valves to control the notes. And those are the basics of playing the trumpet. You want to make sure you never have spikes or dips in airflow, so you don't have da or da. You want to have a very nice sound. Always create the best sound you can. All right. So you can put it together, you can play it. You're basically a pro at this point, except for one thing. There's one thing that's almost as important as having the horn on your face, and that's listening to other trumpet players. Just as if you want to be a doctor, you have to have some internships so you get on-the-job experience, rather than just taking tests and just practicing on yourself. Listening to the greats and then trying to match their style is, again, almost as important as having the horn on your face. Some of my favorite trumpet players include Louis Dowdeswell, who I've had a personal Zoom call with. He's one of the top players in the world. Miles Davis, one of the key influences on trumpet music, but also on jazz music as a whole. And then Alan Vizzuti, one of the greatest players ever, who I've also been in very brief contact with. While these gentlemen are all great, none of them compare to the cultural icon that is Louis Armstrong. He is no doubt one of the kings of jazz. Like Miles Davis, he's had an influence on trumpet music and also just all of jazz music as a whole. So listening to any of these players and finding your favorite players, it's very important and it will have a great effect on your playing. Now, before we put our trumpet away, let's recap. Putting the trumpet together consists of just placing the mouthpiece into its receiver. You need to be very careful with it, make sure you don't damage it, otherwise you'll need to get it repaired. Playing the trumpet consists of good posture, deep warm breaths, and creating the best sound you can while using the valves. Listening to trumpet players is very important and will do you a lot of good, as it will help you find your own sound as well. It can just be enjoyable. All right, now let's go. We have a gig to get to.